Welcome back to another episode of basically documenting the journey. What's been going on? So, finished Black Friday, hit a pretty decent month despite everything that was going on around that sort of time. We had loads of things that were unexpected that out of basically my control. So around that time, weeks back, there's just basically me and two customer service agents basically running two brands, which is a bit stupid really, but we managed to get a load of people on the sideline, got 3 or 4 people on standby, just helping out throughout that period. Shout out to everyone that helped over that period, really appreciate it. I couldn't have done that Black Friday without you. The reason why, to help pack orders and that, just because we're moving to a fulfillment centre, that's all going to be outsourced. It was meant to be just before Christmas, but some of our stock has now been delayed, so it's going to be after Christmas now, which is really annoying. I really wanted to get it in before Christmas, get it done and dusted, but yeah, it's just one of those things, can't help it. Royal Mail have been on strike, and it's basically put a backlog from the past few weeks on loads of other couriers. Apparently they're experiencing demand like they've never seen it before. They've actually been stocking a load of shipments on a trailer, and they're basically holding them in a trailer and then getting all the priority sent out, whilst you've got all this other incoming shipments going inside a trailer held for a week, which was our stock. Some of the nylon V2 cargo pants, they were on pre-order, they got delayed as well. They got stuck in a trailer. I was on the phone for about a week. It was just at our local depot, and it's basically 10-15 minute drive. I was on the phone to them, right, I'll come and pick it up, but they wouldn't let us. There's terms and conditions, and they'll only let you do it if it's medical supplies. So I was basically ringing them on the phone every day, just trying to get a hold of this stock, just because we've got people waiting on them. People emailing every day, where's my order? It was meant to be shipped out. There's only so long you can sort of prolong it. Was upfront with customers, telling them what had happened. But it's just one of them things. It was basically at the local depot, couldn't do anything about it, just had to sit on our hands and wait for it to come. Then when it basically did finally arrive, it looked like it had been squashed at the bottom of the trailer. And one of the delivery drivers said that there was some rotten meat or whatever that had leaked on sort of the boxes. He unloaded a few boxes and they were covered in this stunk of this sort of rotting meat smell, what he said. I don't know whether they had blood stains on the side or what, but yeah, it was disgusting. So currently trying to get some money back from DPD, whether that'll work or not, I have no idea. I always find it difficult trying to get money back just from lost parcels with DPD and anything like this happened. At the minute, I'm currently working on our Spring/Summer 23 collection. So we've started sampling a few pieces. I might be able to show a few pieces, but none of them are finished yet. So that needs to get signed off pretty soon. Then they'll go into making. Probably just after Chinese New Year. Probably take a month and a bit to make. Then you got another 45 bit days for shipping. So yeah, hoping we can get that in on time and get it all boxed off, ready. The setup, might do a warehouse sort of office tour. This is my desk, just running some ads recently. Gotta have the R8 on the wall. That's the next car to have. Just supplier payments and whatever. Can't really show that. Yeah, just some current samples that we're currently doing. Some nice flannels. Obviously got the V2 cargo pants. This colour hasn't been released yet. It's an older puffer jacket. That's another jacket that we might be doing in the future. So yeah, this is the office at the moment. If we come out from here, got studio on the right hand side. Some stuff for Femni there, bags, and then another office here. Got all samples on there. Kitchen in there. And just get dumped on the stairs. And downstairs. This is the warehouse. It's looking quite empty at the moment due to Black Friday. Emptied a lot of our shelves. We've got loads of new stock coming. But yeah, just a quick tour. Sold out of loads and stuff. This is basically the packing station. All your poly bags get labelled and printed up here. And then that is more storage. Just wanted to come on here and just basically speak just about the realities of entrepreneurship and obviously owning a business. It's not all what it makes out to seem online, like a lot of people sort of portray. It's kind of this like false image online, what you see at the minute. Reality is I'm here at 8:20, day before Christmas Eve, packing orders. 99% of the time you are doing this sort of work, like from the start without any funding. This is just like the reality of what you've got to sort of do to get your brand to that next stage. I say we're trying to come into that next stage now. We're doing 7 figures a year, but to get to the next stage, obviously we're going in a fulfillment centre, which is massively going to help at the minute, because I haven't got any staff to do this. I'm just getting odd friends to come and help out during this time, just while we sort out all this process to move to the fulfillment centre. It's just been basically me and 3 or 4 friends just come in whenever they can after work. But yeah, this is the reality at the minute. As much as I don't want to be packing orders and my time needs to be somewhere else, it's just I can't do anything to help it at the moment. So I'm definitely looking forward to moving, just so I don't have to do this. But yeah, I just thought it'd be a good sort of behind the scenes sort of reality video. Not a lot of people sort of portray this sort of stuff online, so yeah. So yeah, on that subject, that was talking. Yeah, so on that sort of subject I was talking about before, just the realities of owning a business and everything not being portrayed as it is online. You get a lot of sort of like guru dropshippers and all that sort of stuff. You'll never see sort of any of this sort of content. Like at the minute we rent it, but yeah, there is actual stock here. We do fulfill it from here. Staff are from here and actually as well. But yeah, it's just something that you won't probably see much online at the minute. So I thought it'd just be good to come and share this sort of journey and sort of differentiate myself from everyone else that's doing that sort of dropshipping content online, because it's all sort of the same stuff. They're basically dropshipping. Yeah, you can see the numbers, they're probably doing decent numbers, but what's the actual margins on that? Are they actually building a real brand? Probably not. I'd say building a brand is 10 times harder than dropshipping. I've done them both. I still have one store that's dropshipping. It kind of feeds off into sort of a brand. It is a branded sort of store. But yeah, I do have both, and building a brand is completely different to dropshipping. At the minute I've got two brands, Sansparel and Femini London. Femini's not really doing much at the moment. I did try and sell it about 6 months ago, but it wasn't really in the best position to sell. So I'm probably going to go back and try and build that brand. It's going to be basically from the start, scratch again. I still have a few products that are on the site, but we're not running any ads at the moment. I'm just basically focusing on this brand until I can get it to a stage where I can then put some more effort into the other brand. Running two brands at once is a nightmare sometimes. It's so hard to get your focus 100% into both of them. I did used to think you could probably do both at once, but without having the right team in place, ultimately one always suffers. And I've said it before, where you try and put like 50% of your time into both, and ultimately the revenue starts dropping from one, then you've got to crawl it back from the other. So until I have the right team in place for this brand, Sansparel, then I think I'm just going to wait and then try and build it from there. I do believe it's going to be a big brand, and I can see it in stores and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just going to take time, just one of those things. I hired a customer service agent, basically part-time. I know him from primary school, so I put a story out a while ago that I was looking for someone to do like part-time, and I wanted him in the UK and someone that I could really trust. It's alright having like VAs in the Philippines, but sometimes it is quite hard to fully trust them and deal with some of the responsibilities. So yeah, hired him, and he's doing really well at the minute. He's got other jobs, so he just kind of works part-time when he can after work. And then more recently, I've just hired another VA. She's in the Philippines, so she's going to be working on my other store, because that's got to a point where it needs another agent. So yeah, a lot of things going on at the minute. Yeah, just on that subject, it's quite a weird one hiring at the minute. I still have that sort of imposter syndrome, and I've heard loads of other people talk about it. A lot of people have got much bigger businesses than mine and still have the same sort of imposter syndrome, if you call it that. Just where you feel like, I don't know, you shouldn't be maybe hiring them. Either it could be age difference, or I don't know. It's just like a weird feeling. Yeah, that you're not sort of qualified to do it, even though it is your business and you have the ultimate say. Yeah, it's just a hard one. I don't think I'll ever get over it, but I just had to go in and just basically do it. It wasn't the best interview, but we got there and hired her. So yeah, that's another person on the team that's hopefully going to grow. Yeah, it's not an easy task, but ultimately it needs to be done to grow the business. So like anything else, even when you're starting a business, you just got to put one step in front of the other, just take it head on and just go for it. I really didn't want to do it, but ultimately I have to do it to grow the business. Yeah, let me know what you think of this sort of episode, whether you like it. Basically showing you all the stuff that many other people don't. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and maybe I can show some more insights on building the brands. So yeah, speak soon.